Good afternoon, John Verlin once again with another On-Demand Advertising Solutions Digital Marketing Update. This is our 37th podcast. And today I want to talk about something that we've just recently kind of introduced into our marketing, and it's the idea of a brand ambassador. Now, if you're talking about a salesperson, that's one thing. Brand ambassador, as I see, it's a little more than just a, quote, salesperson. They're the person that can fill in the blanks that the salesperson perhaps can't or won't do. So 4 ways a brand ambassador can help your business if you've not even thought about this, something to consider. First of all, obviously you would probably want a seasoned salesperson or somebody that has experience in talking to people, enjoy going to things, events, trade shows, chamber coffees or luncheons. I mean, that they have to enjoy this and they're good with people, because you can't force people to like people. And in my experience, there are businesses, and they could be small businesses, they could be fairly large, they can't get the salespeople to go to things. I mean, to be honest, how many salespeople want to get up at 6 in the morning to go to a 7:30 chamber breakfast once a week? And they're on commission. Or go after hours to an event. Yeah, they may offer drinks and food and stuff, but hey, it's 6 o'clock and they want to get home. And so these are some dilemmas I've seen over the years that might call or cause your business to want to consider hiring a brand ambassador. But having a marketer on top of that, and I'll get to that in just a second, can really enhance things. Okay, so first of all, what 4 ways can a brand ambassador help your business? Well, first of all, obviously, they're a physical presence at special business events for your company, your industry, chamber events, fundraisers, whatever that is. Typically, CEOs and presidents should be going to these things, because the other people that are in attendance typically are going to be management and above. And you would want to hobnob with them, you would think, to build relationships. But unfortunately, a lot of them don't have time or take the time or can't take the time to go to these kind of things. So a brand ambassador can kind of fill in there, fill the shoes, so to speak, to do the things that people can't do or won't do or don't want to do. So they have a physical presence at important events on a regular basis. Okay, 52 weeks a year, a chamber breakfast they attend, or an after hours, or multiple chamber events. Now think about that. The brand ambassador now is filling in your shoes consistently to different events you would like to go to but don't have time. Suddenly, wow, somebody is a physical presence there with our logo on a shirt perhaps, possibly handing out items, brochures, whatever. And that is a physical connection with, guess what, your prospects. And who are the prospects? The people you're having the brand ambassador go visit with or meet with or engage with on a regular basis. Now, doesn't that make sense? Otherwise, that group of people, whatever it is, a chamber, trade industry event or group, you need to be in front of them all the time, besides taking out an ad in their program. This is an engagement thing that starts the customer relationship, number 1. Number 2, and this is above and beyond the relationship, they will engage these prospects, hobnobbing, whatever you want to call it, and they do it on a regular basis, and they become friends. And in my experience, this can be really powerful. Just had an example the other day with the mayor of the town I live in. Started chatting him up about some things, and he recommended somebody I should talk to. Well, how did I do that? Well, I'd known him for several years. Why? Because I belonged to the chamber. And I would go to the chamber events and saw him all the time, connected with him on Facebook, and suddenly now we got a prospect and or connection to other businesses. So it's that engaging the prospects. A brand ambassador can help your business start a warm market, so to speak, with people on a regular basis. The third thing, and I mentioned this earlier, handing out a brochure and a business card or any kind of fun promotional items when they go to these events. Maybe you've got 10,000 keychains made and they're just sitting in a box. Well, they give them out. Matter of fact, they can work with the chamber or whatever group they're going to say, hey, I've got some stuff I'm going to bring. I got some mugs. Could we, put these into the thing to give away for a drawing? So they can use promotional items and brochures to further tell your story at these special events on a regular basis. I keep throwing that in because this is so important for businesses to have a presence on a regular basis, not just with a brand ambassador like this, but this ties into all the other media you're doing, your social media, your digital ads, your television, radio, print, email marketing. Everything ties together. And this is one more element a lot of businesses may not have thought about or just don't have the luxury of having. And this is why considering hiring a brand ambassador may be a good idea. And finally, the fourth reason or fourth way that it can help your business, they can take pictures, videos, audio recordings, whatever that is, and then bring it back and post it on your social media, your website, send it out on an email blast to your customers and prospects. On your Facebook page, it says, we were today at the business luncheon for the Kansas City, Missouri Chamber. Thrilled to hear guest speaker so-and-so, and there's a picture of the guest speaker at the luncheon, and they're highlighted, and the chamber's highlighted from your company that the brand ambassador did on your behalf. And now they, meaning the chamber and the people that you mention in that post that were at the event, begin to see that because you've highlighted them through Facebook, for example, and they see it and they forward it to people they know and they like it. And now other people through the chamber and everywhere else knows that your business was at that event. And you're using the social media to further that image and impression, that brand. 4 reasons why a brand ambassador can help. And they're fun. It's fun to engage prospects. A lot of people go to these things occasionally, but if even though maybe you have a client party or a customer party and they're at it, and they are known now by a lot of your prospects and customers. Why? Because they're now the face of your business for people who don't take the time or have the time to be able to engage them on a regular basis. So 4 reasons a brand ambassador can help your business, and I'd be glad to take any of your questions. You want to email me at johnverlin12@AT&T.net. Visit ondemandadvertisingsolutions.com website, and we'll talk to you again next week.